welcome back to my channel. This is Lori, the crafter in the mitten. And today I thought I would show you how to make a little mini journal out of 6x6 paper, double-sided 6x6 paper. I think it was M with crafting with me, or it was Gail. I can't remember which lady. I watch them both all the time. Anyway, they inspired me. And they said they got the inspiration from treasure books. I can't think of her first name. Anyway, I will leave the link in the bottom below in the description of who I was watching and got the inspiration. And I didn't watch treasure books version of this. Anyway, so if some of my pages are the same as theirs, some of it might be coincidental. I remember watching the video once or twice. And like, you know how like you kind of watch something and you're watching it, but you're not really concentrating on it, a couple times like that. But anyway, got the inspiration. I was searching YouTube because I wanted to make something with 6x6 papers. Then I went through my 6x6 paper stash and I only had one of all the kind I have. I only have one of them, one collection that's double-sided. I'm like, oh. So, but I wanted to make something modern because most of the time you see something that's vintage, but I wanted to make something more boho. So that's what I did. So I created this one. This is a boho style. So I'm going to show you the one I made first, and then I'm going to create another one so you can watch me create it. So, and also I think, oh my goodness, I can't think it was Em or Gail, and I'm sorry, I can't remember which lady. But anyway, she made a 4-page booklet. Mine's actually 6 pages. So anyway, I'm going to show you the different pages, and then I'll show you the paper that I used, and we'll get started. All right. So this is the cover, and it says, let your light shine. And then there's this butterfly. It looks kind of like wooden. And so when you turn the page, see these same lights. So I thought that went really well together. And then I put a pocket here with a tag. Just something simple. I actually made this for a friend of mine who made me a really beautiful Christmas wreath for Christmas and a centerpiece. And I felt so terrible because usually I make something for her, and I just got so busy and I didn't this year. And because of COVID, we haven't seen each other. Anyway, long story short, I decided I want to make this for her. So, and here's a couple tags. Now these are just tags that came with paper. There's like 2 or 3 different paper collections in here actually. So this is part of another paper collection. This is part of this paper collection, and you can see how it's double-sided here. It says, be who you are, not who the world wants you to be. I thought that was really nice sentiment to put in here. And then these are the stickers that come with this particular paper collection, and I'll show you that here when I show you the whole collection. And then over here, I just did a tuck spot around the corner there and around the corner on this. These are from that other paper collection, but I thought these colors went well together, so that's why I decided to do that. Now, my friend doesn't know anything about junk journals. I've told her I made them, but I don't think she knows what they are. So I wanted to make something simpler for her, and I mainly put this in here so she can, you know, would notice what that was. And I just think that was just a piece of paper glued there. So anyway, and then I put here, not all who wander are lost. I thought that was pretty saying. It was nice. And then I put this paper, and this paper is from an old notebook I have. I'll pop it out and show you real quick. And I just tore out a couple dozen pages for this. So, and then I cut the part that you tear off there. So I cut that and then took a zigzag stitch with that in my sewing machine, and then I just simply glued it down. This page I just left plain. Well, it's not really plain. It's pretty. The print's pretty busy. And then I thought this was a nice saying here that came from the other paper pack. It says, above all, watch with glittering eyes, or glinting eyes, the whole world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. I thought that was cute. And then I just went with it. I thought that was cute. So fill your heart with what's important and be done with all the rest. I thought that was a good saying. It's just a little tag that I made. stapled some sari silk, and then I just put this in here. Hello, another little tuck drilling spot. Or not tuck, I'm sorry. A little journaling spot there for both of these tags. And I just thought they went well in here. Then I made a belly band. And I tucked this in here. It says Create Happiness. And again, that's another paper pack. It has this feather on it. And this feather sticker here came along with this paper kit. So, and then this paper wood, or this wooden paper goes with the kit as well. And I put another little notebook in it. And here's the back, which is the butterflies again. There's like wood grain to those butterflies. Anyway, so basically, I'm going to show you how to make this particular journal. And of course, you can use any paper you want. And the paper that I use, I'm not sure if it'd be available or not. Even if you wanted to use it, I bought it about 5 years ago. Let me bring it over here for you to see. So it's photoplay paper. Rhapsody by Tracy Smith. And it came in a paper kit, but I also bought some extra sheets, the ones that I really liked. And it came with these stickers, and that's where some of the stickers I have in that booklet, like one of the feathers I pulled from here. Here's another one just like it. And here's a picture of the whole paper kit in case you're interested in it. Like I said, I'm not sure if you can still find it or not. But I like this because I like boho stuff. So it's kind of my thing. I grew up in the 70s, 60s and 70s. And you just, you know, brings back memories, anything bohemian. And here's some of the full sheets of paper. As you can tell, I really like the butterfly paper. And that sheet, and here's the opposite sides of those sheets of paper. Anyway, so that's the paper pack that I chose. And like I said, it's 12 by 12, not 6 by 6. So what I did is I took each of the 12 by 12 papers and I cut them in half. And I cut them in half going horizontal. Not that matters too much, but if you notice this cover and the cover I'm going to be making, they're both really busy actually. That was part of this sheet here. Yeah, see, this sheet came here. This piece came from this piece here. And this one came from here. So it was a really pretty piece of paper. But I think if I should have probably used these sides because they're not as busy, you know. And you can put a nice sticker here saying, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So anyway, so like I said, I cut them horizontally. You can see here again with the butterfly paper. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so here's my first sheet, the cover. And the first thing you're going to want to do with this cover is you're going to want to, oh my goodness, I can never think of this word when I need to think of it. Put a crease in it so you can fold it, but that is not the proper word. But anyway, I think you all know what I mean. So you want to do this at a 1/2 inch. Let me pull this over so I have it in frame. We'll do this at a 1/2 inch. Oh, you know what? Oh, doggone it. Oh, well, I've already started it. What I really should have done is flip this over because the bump going up when you fold it that way, it really should be the opposite way because this is kind of a heavy cardstock, but it's not the end of the world. So I did that one sheet. I did... On this one, I did the first sheet, the second. I did all of them except for the back cover. And the first 2 pages, they seem to fold pretty flat. If you can see that. Not too bad. You know, you want to lay it down flat. But as we go, it kind of lifts up. So I thought I'd try something a little different. Maybe just do the first one and then fold the others. I don't know if it really matters that much because this book isn't that big. It's only 6 pages, so... 5 pages, excuse me. Why am I saying 6? 5 pages. I just have one extra page than the lady that I was watching do it. But anyway, so we have this sheet. So I'm not going to decorate that until like the end. So I'm just going to go ahead and, well, I'm not quite going to set it aside. So I'm going to flip it over so I can create this page here for you. So I went ahead and cut everything out ahead of time, just so you didn't have to see me try to decide what I wanted to do, my thought process, because it takes me forever. And I don't want this video to be long. The point is just showing you how to do it, not showing you watching me sitting here all day trying to figure out, oh, do I want this piece or that piece? There's just too many choices. So anyway, where's that sheet? Right, here's that, and here's my tag. Okay, so this is how we're going to do this page. So maybe I'll just hold this here, so I'm going to put it this way, so you can use it as a reference if you like. All right, so in this one I remembered to use my circle cutter punch and put that dip in there. This one I forgot. This time I didn't forget. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down. And I like to kind of do a thin bead close to the edge. And I like this Barely Art glue because I like this little fine tip. And I've always had good luck with it. I haven't ever tried the other glue, the glitter glue, because when I was going to buy some once, they were sold out. And then I seen this Barely Art glue, so I thought, oh, I'll give it a try. So anyway, so we got Barely Art glue. So now I want to make sure I have this going the right way. And I know it's the right way because these are supposed to be like little swags with like little sequins on it. So that's how I know that's the right side up. Then I'm just going to place this down kind of in the middle. Doesn't really matter. Do it however you like. And I thought these colors went well. And like I said, this is kind of a modern look I wanted instead of instead of vintage. So that's why I went with that little aspartame. Oh goodness, I'm not good with that word. The and symbol. All right, so then I went ahead and pre-cut the ribbon as well. And I want to take this up the back side, I think, for this. I can't remember. Right, yeah, the back side. I just like the loop in the front. However you prefer, it doesn't matter. Just thought I would put a simple string on it. If you do it the other way, it would look like that. But I kind of like that. So, and this is going to go in here. All right, so our first page is complete. Then I'm going to go on to the next page. And of course, this is the right side, right direction. And then for this, I cut strip, this strip here. And it's this side, this paper here, but I want the orange side. And I like making gussets in my pockets. I don't do them all. I didn't do this one that way, but I want to do this one because I put some more tags in it. So it just makes it a little more roomier. I didn't do the bottom edge. Really depends on the project if I do the bottom or not. This, I just thought the size that wasn't good enough. So we're going to do this one. So, but before I do that, I need to cut this in half with my scissors. What I do with my favorite scissors here. Oh, here they are. So I'm going to just go ahead and cut that in half. This doesn't have to be precise. And then I'm going to take and fold this like this. It's kind of hard because this is cardstock. Yeah, it's kind of thick, but it's okay. It's gonna do the job here. And I'm just gonna burnish that a little bit, and then do the other side. And there's this one as well. And I want the orange side to show. And when I made this one, I accidentally flipped it. I wasn't paying attention. So this time I'm paying attention. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a bead of glue here. And want to make sure the fold is on the outside that way. And the same thing with this side. And now I'm going to go ahead and place this here. So I'm just going to put glue here. And with this kind of near the bottom. And remember that 1/2 inch here. So I'm just trying to space this away from that. So I'm just trying to visualize where that 1/2 inch is and then kind of center it the best I can. Again, this, you know, doesn't have to be precise and perfect. Just I'm eyeballing it. And I didn't do the 1/2 circle here because I had the gusset. I don't think I need it. And I don't even have it straight. If you notice that it's crooked. And I think it's too late to move it. Yeah, I think it's too late. Oh, well. Not the end of the world. And while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and put the ribbon in this tag as well. But this project, I think, is a great one for beginners. It's not too complicated or too awfully time-consuming. I mean, for me, the most time-consuming part is deciding what I want to use and what paper I want to use and what tags I want to make or use, and you know, that's always the most time-consuming part for me. But actually assembling it and making it, that part doesn't usually take that long. And I don't think this project is going to take that long. Of course, we'll find out about how long this video is. I'm going to go ahead and place that one in here. And I have the same little drilling card for this one too. And then now I need to put a couple stickers on. Of course, I only have one of each of these stickers, but it's not a big deal. I will just pick something else. So I have a butterfly here. Do I want to use another butterfly? And those arrows. Think I will go ahead and grab this butterfly. It's the only other butterfly I have. We'll place that about in the middle. And here I have those cute little arrows. Let me see. I don't have another arrow. What can I use? Maybe I'll go ahead and use this little round medallion, which kind of looks like these lamps. I think that would be really cute. So let's go ahead and stick it in that corner as well. And these stickers are really nice. They're thick like the cardstock. So they're about the thickness of the cardstock. I don't know if you can tell. Let's see if I can pull these stickers away. I don't know if you can tell. It's probably not quite as heavy as that cardstock, but pretty close. I'm not sure. All right. So I think that looks nice. Okay, so we're finished with that one. So let me flip this over. Okay. And then I need both of those. I'm keeping both of these relatively the same. There's going to be some minor differences, but not a whole lot. So for this tuck spot here, that's the right side up, I'm just going to glue just the two, put glue on just the two sides here. And of course, my glue is clogged. Right, and then I'm going to go ahead and place this in this corner. I don't know, roughly 1/4 of an inch or so, maybe smaller than that. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're going to place it in here. And I got a little baby wipe here just to get that extra glue off. And then I rounded the corners with my corner punch. I went ahead and rounded these corners. I thought it just looks a little more professional. And I just did that one corner there, as you can see. Let's go ahead and tuck that. So we're finished with this page. Now I'm going to go over to the plain green. And this one doesn't really matter with direction, but I think I want these lines here to go horizontal rather than vertical. It's not a huge deal. And then I sewed this on my sewing machine, and this one I didn't cut as neatly as I did for this other one. I don't think it matters too much. Just basically, I think I'm going to keep this one for myself. So I'm going to just go ahead and put glue on here. So I kind of want to be liberal with it. And then I kind of like these strings. You can always cut them if you don't like them. I might end up cutting them. I don't know. We'll see. And I'm just going to go ahead and place this about here. Put the same amount of space from here to here. And just going to go ahead and tear that down. I have a couple clamps here. I think I'm going to clamp it just to be on the safe side. And then I have this little saying here. It says, "Not all who wander are lost." I thought that was kind of fitting. It doesn't matter where I put it exactly. Just gotta remember I need to keep that 1/2 inch guide here, which is more than a 1/2 inch, so I'm good here. And this I left plain on this one. This one I may or may not leave plain. I'm kind of debating. It says, "The things you are passionate about are not random. They're your calling." By it's like Fabriella Fredrickson. I can't really read that, but anyway, I thought that would be kind of neat. This my friends I just left plain, but I was thinking about putting that one on mine, but I was debating on putting it on the cover. I can't remember what I was thinking, to be completely honest with you. So we'll wait on that. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this aside while it dries. I think I'm putting another clamp on it. All right, so we're finished with that one. Now we're going to go into an orange page. All right, I don't know which is the right side up on these. No, that doesn't look right. really tell. I guess it's in a way non-directional. Oh, I put the, but I guess, I don't know. That, yeah, that does look better. Okay. Like I said, it doesn't really super matter. So then I got another one of those. I already read that to you, what it says. And so I'm going to just go ahead and place this one down. And I got to keep mindful of that 1/2 inch here. And again, I took my circle and cut a moon shape out right there. And 1/2 inch is roughly the width of this, I think. So I think I'm going to place that about right here. Put the extra glue. Right, and when that dries, we're going to talk about these little tags here. Here's one. And I think this is where I changed it up. Oh, yeah, I changed it up. Because this one, Let Your Light Shine, I put it on the cover. I think I decided I was going to put this one on my cover. Anyway. So, this one, I believe I was going to make the tag up. I think it was that one. Oh my goodness. Was it that one? Well, or was it this? See, this is my dilemma. I take too long thinking. I'm overthinking it. I think I will leave it the same, and I'll use this as a tag. Doesn't matter. And I'm gonna use some sari silk. Yep, I changed my mind again. No big deal. Okay. So how I did this is, I misplaced my scissors again. I'm just gonna cut off a piece of sari silk. And then what I do is I just put a little dollop of glue there. And I'm mainly doing this just so it will hold there for a moment. Because I'm going to staple it. But I think that little bit of glue just helps me to be able to hold it long enough to get the stapler in there, basically. And then my stapler is just your common office stapler. I don't have one of those little cute ones, but it doesn't really matter. So it's stapled. And then I'm gonna tuck that in my pocket here. And I thought that looked nice here with this pattern, kind of bringing it over to the side. So that's kind of why I did that. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this here. I'm going to cut out about right there. And I like the way this has this little silky paisley print right there. It's like embroidered in this sari silk. I thought that would be cute on this. Bring it down a little more, I think. Now I can get that stapler in there. Let's see, it wants to lift up. I don't want it to lift up. Stop. There. Oh, I did it. Barely. Not close to the edge. But it worked. Awesome. All right. I'm just going to leave that hang out so it doesn't, the glue doesn't get on the inside there. All right. So that side's finished. And then I'm going to flip this over. And here I put a belly band on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same with this one here. And here's my belly band. Again, I got to keep mindful of where that 1/2 inch is, which would be on this side this time. Looks like I cut this belly band shorter than the other one, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to place it about right here. This card here, I only had the one. So I decided to go with this guitar. Because see, the opposite side, let's see if you can see here, is this. And then we'll put this same card in here. So I thought the wood looked good. So that's why I'm doing it that way. And then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of guess how wide that is. And just come up in the middle. Glue in here. Put it roughly in the middle. Not that it really super duper matters again. It's sliding around. I don't want to slide around. Make sure I didn't get any glue on this other page, so let me slide this under here just to be safe. Okay, yeah, I didn't. Good. And on this one, I put that feather sticker, it looks like wood, to kind of tie it together better. Okay, I hope that's not too long. Actually, I'm going to take this out because when I make the holes, I probably shouldn't have it in there. Okay, this I'm just going to go ahead and take apart now. And then then finally, we have our last piece. I want to make sure my butterflies are right side up. So I'm going to flip this over, and then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down. This last little notebook paper. Again, I'm just being generous with the glue. Put these little clamps down again on it. Yeah, these clamps at the Dollar Tree. I think 6 of them came in a package. And we'll let that sit for a while. And then I'm going to need to put this to my crocodile. Now, while this is sitting here, this one, I'll show you in the back. I thought I'd get smart and use a hole punch, you know, you do for notebook paper. Well, it was a good idea, except for when I went to put the holes in for these ends, it made the one piece too long, so I couldn't get it in the hole puncher. So, because I knew I wanted to use Sari silk. So, I'm just going to have to use my crocodile on the biggest setting. And we'll see how that works. So, but I do want to let that set a little bit before I do that. And while I'm letting that set, maybe I'll go ahead and decorate my front cover here. So let me set this aside here. So yeah, I think I'm going to use this if I want to round my corners off, make it a little more professional looking. Oops. So I know this is part of this paper pack. For one thing, it has the same kind of fabric grain, but it has this on the back. It's double-sided. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the center. And then I thought what I would do, I forget what sticker I thought I'd go with. I'll think about that here in a minute. Let me go ahead and adhere this down. Okay, so pretend that's not there. This will put right here. Sticker. What sticker do I want? I wonder how this one would look. Dream catcher right here. Oh, I think that'd be nice. Yeah, let me go ahead and put this one down. I'm gonna put it like right there. That looks nice, I think. All right. So let me go ahead and undo this. I believe it's set long enough. Maybe I should take these tags out for now, just to make this as flat as possible while I do this. I'll take these ones out too. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and clamp these down. I'm gonna get that all this string. Goodness gracious. Okay. Well, I guess I should have lined it up on the, I lined it up in the bottom, I didn't line it up on the side. Okay, it's not perfectly lined up at the top, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's not that far off, and it is handmade. Like I said, I think this would be a good project for a beginner. Or just want to get rid of your 6x6 double-sided paper. You've had it sitting around for a while and just can't figure out what on earth to do with it. Or 12x12 paper, double-sided 12x12 paper that you are the same way. Like, oh, I'm going to use this up. It's pretty, but I'm going to use it. So, especially when it comes in these paper packs where, you know, it's a theme and things go together here. So, anyway, so I'm going to guess where the middle is. Maybe I'll mark that real quick. Mainly so you guys can kind of see where the middle is. It doesn't have to be precise, but I think I'm going to do it right on the tip of that little leaf there. And I'm going to line it up with my crocodile. I don't know if you can see that in the camera or not. And then I want to do it on either side, kind of in the middle-ish, or maybe a little farther than the middle, about right here. And then this one I'm going to do about right there. Do the same thing. Where am I at? I lost my place. Okay, there I am. It's kind of hard doing this on camera. There. I'm going to come down here and do this end. There we go. There we go. So we have 3 holes. And we're just going to do the traditional classical pamphlet stitch for this. But I am going to use sari silk, and I was debating on which sari silk to use. So we have this one, which blends in nicely, I think. And we have this turquoise one, which blends in nicely as well. So I don't know which one to use. Now I've used this already here. And I've used a little bit of this yellow here on this one. I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards the yellow for some reason. It's got a little bit of metallic gold in it, I think. That's where all these little extra strings are on the side here. They came from this, but it's like inside out, and I don't really want it inside out. I want to see the pretty stuff, the bright, vibrant colors. So, see if I can get it through there where it's that way instead of inside out. We'll try here. And I don't want to iron it because I kind of like the wrinkling of it. Gives it a handmade look. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take either side and go through these outside holes. And then I'm going to come up through the middle. Or you can just go through one here, bring it around, or come up through here and bring it around, whatever. But I think for this, I'm going to try it that other way. So anyway, let's see. So, okay. Hopefully I can feed it through that middle hole. I'm not so worried about these side holes. And doggone it, it wants to go inside out. So this might be a little fiddly here, but I'll fiddle with it to get to looking the way I want. I don't want all these strings. Let me snip that a little bit out of the way. Get through here. I think this piece is going to be long enough. I think it will. I think it will work. Okay, so my inside out again. So let me twist that around. Okay, now this is going to be the fun part. The first one's not going to be bad. It's going to be that second one that's going to be a little turd here. So get that through here. Turn it so it's not inside out. I don't care if it's a little inside out. All right, and then I need to pull this one through the center. Now this is going to be the one that's going to be a bear. Hopefully not, but it could be a bear. Let's see what I can do here. Maybe. Oh, cool. Wasn't too bad. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten it up, and then when I pull it over here, I'm going to make sure that I have an end on either side of the straight part here. I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up, because I do want this tight, because this one, I've tightened it up quite a couple times, and, well, it's just because it's a sorry silk. There's some give to it. And this particular piece, it isn't as flimsy as the other. It's thicker. So I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and tie us a knot. And then I'm just going to tie me a bow. Again, let me see if I can not have it inside out. Bring this around. Like I said, I don't mind if a little is inside out. Okay, so I'm going to take my clamps off. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put everything back in. Oh, yeah. So I have this fold here. I forgot to crease it. Oopsie. I'll go ahead and crease this. And oops, I don't want that in there. There we go. Let me pull that out for a second. Now I'm going to go ahead and fold this next page. Now I did not put a crease in it, but I'm just going to go ahead and fold it over and do it now. Okay. Use my bone folder. It's kind of bumpy from it being tied there. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Just want to see if it will lay flatter than that other one. Not that it's a big deal, but if I had a few more pages in here, then it would become a big deal. And this last page. Now, you're not going to want to turn this very last one, because you don't want that to not have a crease in it. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put my little postcard in here. And I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 tags back. Yeah, I think this lays a little flatter, if you can see, by doing it that way. And then all right. And I was going to do something with that. I had something in mind. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think I was going to do something with a sticker. I think I was going to put that guitar down. I can't remember. That would be cute to put down too. But the theme's more creative. Put this kind of flare beneath me. I think if I put the word beautiful in there, it might get lost. Let me see. This umbrella, because of the orange, I think, I don't know, will it get lost or not. But if I put one of these lamps in from the top, line it up with that line. And there's another one here. Let's see. I'll put this little saying in here. That might work. Sky above me, earth below me, fire within me. All right, I think that looks nice. I don't know. Should I do that? Do something like that with my friends? I don't know. I think I'll just leave hers plain. Okay. So here we go. Oh, here's my pen. I was like freaking out when I wasn't saying anything. I was like, oh, it clogged, and I had to be able to get a toothpick in there to get it unclogged there for a little bit. And let me get my pen in here. Oh, good. Phew. I need to get one of those beads or whatever the other ladies put on there so I can find the bugger. Because it's easy to lose. Anyway. So, let me clean up my mess a little. So it's not so distracting. All right. So here's my 2 little mini 6x6 journals, or I don't know, we've called them journals, little notebooks. I'm not sure what I want to call these. But anyway, here's both of them. One for my friend and one for myself. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. A way to use up these scraps. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Like the video. Share it. I'd appreciate it. I'm still a new channel. And I could use your support. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Again, this is Lori, the Crafter in the Mitten. Until next time. Bye.